Right, I have decided I'm making YouTube videos far too difficult for myself. I'm going online, I'm trying to look at facts, I'm trying to remember them all. I'm frowning a lot and I'm not much of a frowner, or at least I don't think I'm much of a frowner. So my idea today is, people say I talk in a stream of consciousness, which I think is supposed to be an annoying thing. And lots of things come out and I think there's probably good stuff hidden in there somewhere. So I'm going to give you today 5 minutes of a stream of consciousness, and I'm not going to edit it or mess around with it. I'll just see what happens. I've already kind of disobeyed that rule because this is the 3rd time I'm doing this, because I had butter on my bread at lunch and I'm not supposed to eat butter because this happens. Can you hear this nasally thing here? So I may blow my nose a couple of times in the meantime of this video. Anyway, let's go. Oh no. Right. Right, I'm going to talk about, I'll go for one of my tell stories. I go for quinine. Not everyone knows what quinine is, but I've been drinking tonic water just now, and they put quinine in tonic water, at least I still think they do. I don't know why they put quinine in tonic water, because it's meant to treat malaria, although they use something now called chloroquine. And I've always wondered how many bottles of tonic water would you have to drink for it to be like a good dose of malaria medication. Probably a hell of a lot. You're probably just better off getting the medication itself. But, excuse me. Who gets malaria these days? Anyway, Cheryl Cole ended up getting malaria. I don't know how she did that. My grandmother's been on holidays many times and she takes all the medication and she's never got malaria. It does kind of make you wonder, where did Cheryl Cole go? I don't know that. I haven't really got time. Who wants to go and Google Cheryl Cole unless you want to go look at her tattoo? It's a massive tattoo. You know, not to everybody's tastes. It's kind of cool though. Anyway, let's move on to something else. I was looking at the birds. Birds going around murmurating. Birds, when you see the birds do the little thing like that, it's called murmurating, which is a great word, along with a libration, which is another great word. Libration is when, it's either, I think it's all plants do it, maybe the earth just does it, and as it goes round it sort of shakes a bit. It's called libration. I learnt that off QI, because you learn everything off QI these days. We still haven't heard on QI what is the blue whale actually, you know, because Alan Davis always says blue whale, and you think it must be the best or biggest at something. Is it like the biggest mammal? The biggest waterborne thing? You see, stream of consciousness doesn't always go the way I want it to. Sometimes I can talk really fast like this, and sometimes I just get distracted by the birds. I love the fact they form in that V formation, but there's always the one at the front. You know, it's to lessen wind resistance, but I love it when they're like that, or they're murmurating. This always has to be the one bird, the one brave bird who's like, I'll go out in front, or I'll land first. You're basically kind of the sacrificial lamb, or sacrificial bird, if you will. You've got to have the balls to go out in front. I don't think they really have the balls. I think it's just their mates pushing them. Anyway, I was thinking about, what was I thinking about? Did I mention it already? Thinking about butterbeer alcoholic Christmas drinks. I'm going to do a video on alcoholic Christmas drinks, I think. Alexander Armstrong and Giles Corrin are doing a programme at the beginning of December on it, so I think I might do a YouTube video first. So if you want to like learn how to make like Tudor and Victorian recipes, because I don't eat a lot of dairy at Christmas and I don't have much of a sweet tooth, I just mull everything. Mull cider, I mull wine. I want to make negus because I got this Jane Austen recipe book and it's got like Austenian recipes in it. Well, they say they're out of Jane Austen's book, you know, you'd have to go and check and cross-reference. But I was thinking of, why hasn't anyone made a really good adaptation of Emma yet for the screen? I mean, Hank Green and Bernie Sue are doing a version of Emma that's Emma approved on YouTube at the moment. But every version of Emma I watch, I was just thinking about it yesterday because I was watching Crimson Petal and the White, and Romola Garai was, I saw her in a version of Emma recently, and she's quite cool, but Emma just seems a bit, I don't know, maybe because Pride and Prejudice has got so many people in it, so you watch Emma and it's just the one person, it's kind of sedate. I mean, Clueless still has to be probably the best version of Emma there is. Alicia Silverstone, where's Alicia Silverstone now? I think she's in a sitcom. I think she called her son Bear. I think Bear is quite a cute name, you know, if you like that sort of thing. Now let's talk about celebrities calling their babies weird names. But normal people, they call their babies weird shit all the time. And no one cares. I mean, there's like a pile of kids, the Americans had the audacity, now they're probably within their right mind, to do a Yahoo article about all the crazy baby names in the UK. And there's like 20 kids called Reebok. And there's like 10 kids called Adidas. There's a lot of kids called Arsenal. Boys and girls. Like a couple of hundred kids called Arsenal. It makes me think now that Julia Smith is not such a bad name. Could be fun though. What would I name myself? I named myself after a brand. Apple would be pretty cool. I'm okay with the name Apple. People take the mick out of Gwyneth tell. I think apple blossom. That's quite cool. Starbuck is a cool name. That was the name of someone. Starbuck was the what do they call him? Making the guy who made food. The chef, not the chef. The guy who made the coffee on Ishmael's boat. Was it Ishmael? Captain Ishmael? Call me Ishmael. That's all I know of Moby Dick. That's probably the only part I read as well. I got it from the school library. Call me Ishmael. Yes. There we go. And the whale is Moby Dick. Is it a whale? There's all these things we hear in Moby Dick. If somebody actually said to you, could you swear on your life Moby Dick is a whale? You'd go, yes. 99.9% of my brain says yes. Someone's going to tell me one day it isn't a whale. It was just very large mackerel or something. Mackerel. Mackerel and sard, you know. Well, that's about it then. Hope that wasn't too boring for you. Can't actually remember what I said now. Maybe I shouldn't do this again.